The newspaper headlines may read that austerity is over and this is the biggest payout budget since 2010. However, yesterday's budget may not be the most radical in terms of tax changes, but that's absolutely fine because here at Critchley's we're always exploring tax opportunities for our clients, whether they be in the budget or not. Whether you are an individual, a company, an entrepreneur or a business. So today I've invited 3 of my colleagues from the tax team to share with you their top budget tips.
You probably heard yesterday that the personal allowance is going to be £12,500 from next April, and also the higher rate threshold is going to be £50,000, so good news for most. Second point relates to capital gains tax for anyone who has a second home or is a landlord. Currently, you could have up to, say, 18 months before you pay the capital gains tax. This is going to change now to a smaller window of about only 30 days, and this will take place from April 2020 onwards. Finally, there was nothing mentioned about inheritance tax and the reliefs, but we know for sure that HMRC are looking at this area, so this is something to watch for the future.
2 things to update you on from the VAT point of view. The first one being Making Tax Digital. There were no changes announced in yesterday's budget to the timeline. This means that businesses trading over the VAT threshold of £85,000, they will have to change the way they submit their VAT returns from next April. So the second point relates to the construction industry. It was actually announced in the budget of 2017. There's a change to the way and who accounts for VAT, which is likely to come in from next October, so watch this space.
Here are 2 quick points that if you own a business you should take away from this budget. Firstly, there's been an increase in the annual investment allowance from £200,000 to £1 million from the start of next year. That means if you're investing in plant, machinery or just generally in your business, you could have accelerated tax release, which could be money in your business's pocket. And they also introduced a new structural and buildings allowance, which if you're planning to construct new commercial premises, you will be able to claim extra relief. Secondly, slight quirky changes to the entrepreneurs relief rules. So if you're selling your business or passing it on, the time period to be a trading company and certainly other criteria has gone from 1 year to 2 years. So a little bit more planning needs to be involved there, along with slight changes in the rights issues of shares. But finally, there's been very quirky changes to intangible rules, which means that you could, if you own a business, sell it completely tax-free. Get in touch if you want to know more.
I hope you found those tax tips helpful. In our experience, we always have great ideas to share with you, so I would encourage you to get in touch with the Critchley's tax team.